now listening to The Block with your host Stefani Love and yours truly, Blac, on KoolaRadio.com. Let's go.
Blah, blah. Everything is everything for cheesy. Blah, blah. Probably done it all, homie, believe me. Blah, blah. We may be impossible, look easy, but cheesy. I'll never leave my block, my niggas need me.
All right, guys. Welcome to the Block.
All right, here we go.
Everybody doing?
Chilling. Hey, by the way, congratulations on your show. I watched a little bit of it. I like it. You know what I'm saying? You hit them, what, over 500?
Over 500 in the first hour.
Yeah.
Only an hour. I'm now up at almost 1,000 views. So shout out to the ladies' room.
Shout out to the ladies' room.
Everybody that tuned in. Remember, you can catch the ladies' room every Wednesday from 9 p.m. to 10 p.m. Guys, I got a great show next week. So those of y'all who don't know, next week's theme of the ladies' room is Pretty Girls Love Trap Music.
Pretty girls love trap music.
I want to take a moment. I know y'all see a difference. There's an extra person sitting here with us today. Moses is in the building.
Hey, what's going on?
Some of y'all may be familiar with Moses' face from a couple of weeks ago when we did Cooking with Moses, and he cooked those delicious, scrumptious omelets. And then today he even blessed our game with some pancakes, French toast, some potatoes. We're full. Hopefully we ain't falling asleep.
Sure, appreciate that.
I'm trying.
Man, say I'm sitting up here looking at my plate like, man, I ain't supposed to eat while we live.
More than welcome, man.
So, all right, guys, we're going to go ahead and get this show started. Remember, you can catch us live 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. every Saturday. The Block, the flyest talk show to ever trend. We do have a special guest that we will be doing an interview with, Ricochet. Some of y'all may know him from the hit song back in the early 2000s, Clean as a Whistle. He will be in the building today. We're going to celebrate his birthday with him today. So he'll be on the way at 12 p.m. He should be walking through the door. Pray for his safe travels as he gets here.
Is that the song to say, I'm fresh, clean as a whistle?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
That's it.
Gotcha.
That is definitely it, guys. So he will be in the building. Stay tuned. Remember to share. Thanks for already the 25 shares right now. So we thank y'all for that. But continue to share. Tell your friends to come and tune into the Block. We got some dope topics today. Get on with our first topic. Y'all ready?
Let's
Moses,
get it.
you ready?
Let's get it.
All right. So today we're going to go ahead and start off with talking about Alice Johnson. We touched on her a little bit last week. We said we were going to wait to see what the outcome was, and I'm pretty happy to say I'm surprised. It's sad to say that I'm surprised that this happened, but it happened. And Alice Johnson, who Kim Kardashian has been fighting to get freed from prison after spending 2 decades of a life sentence for a nonviolent drug charge. Kim Kardashian on last Wednesday went to meet with our president, Donald Trump, and spoke with him about pardoning Miss Alice. She's been on good behavior, things like on Thursday, Alice actually freed. We're going to get into a clip real quick. It was very heart-wrenching of Alice walking out of prison after spending 2 decades when she was told she would never be seeing sunlight again. So let's go ahead and show this clip, and then we'll be right back with you.
I'm doing great. I woke up without a bunk bed over my head. That was great.
That's right. And Katina, what is it like having your mother home?
Oh, the excitement and the happiness and knowing that she's sitting right here next to me and there's no guards anywhere. That's wonderful.
Alice, you noticed that there was no bunk bed over you. What else have you noticed since you've been out?
The city has changed a lot. I kept asking, where am I? There's so many new buildings, and I noticed people on the phone a lot.
All right, so there you heard it from Alice Johnson, her first day out of prison. She spoke, and it seems like she's very elated. So, guys, What's your opinion? How do you feel about this? Were you hopeful for her? Did you think that this was going to happen?
No, I didn't think it was gonna happen, but I'm happy for her. You know, she made some mistakes in her past that could have really cost her life, like not as far as death goes, but like life in jail. And she had somebody come to her side and fight for her. Last week when we talked about it, I told you that the only way that it really means anything about Kim K going to meet with Donald Trump is if something happens. And something happened. And that's cool. Now, I feel like it could be Trump trying to gain supporters in the black community. But other than that, like, regardless, I'm happy that she's free, you know what I'm saying, on a nonviolent drug charge.
If I may ask, why Kim K though? Why Kim K?
It's a high profile.
You mean why did she stand up? She initiated all this. If Stefani Love, if I'm correct,
yes, she did.
Kim K initiated. This is something that she wanted to do, and so she reached out to Trump to get this done. So
because appeals take time, the president can pardon you. The president could just say, "Hey, let this person go," and that person gets let go.
Right.
The president can pardon himself, actually.
Oh, he got that type of power.
Yeah.
Huh?
So, like, when they say the most powerful man in the world, like, that's no bullshit. But you know, Kim K has a high following. She's a high profile person that can actually set up a meeting with the president. When the president flew into town the other week, I couldn't even get close to the president. I could only see the airplane land. I couldn't get anywhere to where I could take a picture of him. Secret Service was like flying around like over my head in helicopters and shit. Like it was a real big ordeal. And once Air Force One landed, like you had to go all types of routes.
Okay. So
when you got somebody that's that protected, it's hard to get to. And the fact that Kim K could get to him, especially since Kanye had just, went and talked to him.
Kanye, Steve Harvey.
Yeah, I mean, but I'm just speaking specifically on Kanye because that's, her husband. He got ties with her. You got ties with her. You know what I'm saying? So that's why Kim K, in my opinion.
Okay. I read a letter yesterday that someone wrote to Kim K, and they were thanking her for white privilege, that they felt like this only happened because of white privilege. But if this would have been like a black celebrity who went into the White House to try and meet with, for instance, Meek Mills was going to go and meet with, he wasn't going to get anyone pardoned, but I guarantee you if he went forth and wanted to present pardoning someone, we probably wouldn't have got any reaction. And then I also believe that Trump is using I don't think Kim K is doing this for a publicity stunt, because I've been following Kim K with this lady for about a year now. So she, before even the pardon, there's things that she did prior to meeting with Trump. However, I think that Trump is using his relationship with Kanye, what went on a couple of weeks ago, and now his wife, he's using this and he's making a mockery. He thinks that this is going to be the way to win over black people. And my question is this enough to win over black people?
Yes, it is.
No, it's not for me.
Yes, it is.
Not for me.
And why would it not be, Moses? I mean, why is it?
Okay, well, first of all, you're making a stand for a black person, which nobody does.
But one. So is he, so now are we, okay, well maybe we should kind of let up off of Trump but I want to see Trump do this. Like there's 1,000 other people that could be pardoned. Is this something that he's gonna keep going to look into and investigate people being held in prison for nonviolent crimes? Do you think that this is something that he's gonna continue to do? Well, he said it as of yesterday.
He's just emptying some bunkers so they can knock out some walls and build the prison a little bit bigger.
Yeah, I just think that it's a publicity stunt on Trump's end. He's all about, he wants to look good. He wants to look like he's that man in charge, which you are that man in charge. Just do things right is how I say, but don't use us.
When you want something in your favor, I think you'll do just about anything. Right. I did read an article from 1998, believe it or not. But Trump said if he was to run,
he would run Republican because they're the stupid voters.
They are, yeah. So, I mean, anybody that's in his favor is pretty much an idiot. But that's just my opinion.
I would agree. And in my opinion, maybe...
You would agree to what?
What Moses just said.
Oh, okay.
In my opinion, and I just thought about this... because the relationship now kind of makes sense. The correlation now makes sense. When Kanye was doing his rants and supporting Trump and da-da-da-da-da. And so now Kim K goes in and say, hey, free this black lady. It may have been coming by way of Kanye or something like that. But this is America. And so they want to show an exhibition, an illustration of white privilege, so they have Kim K go in there and it gets done. So that's kind of how I think of it. I don't know.
So we don't think that if Kanye really wanted to, he could have had the meeting and got her free?
No.
I think if that was the case, he would have had the meeting and she would have got free. But that's not the case. Kim K went in there and she had the meeting and the lady is now free.
Did Kanye really care? That's the question. Did Kanye really care?
I don't think so.
No, I don't think so. I think Kanye has his own agenda.
Yeah.
If anything, all of the things that you were doing last couple of weeks ago, this could have been what it could have been about. You could have been supporting your wife, but instead you're running around like a wild banshee, pissing people off.
He's trying to expose that truth.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, he said y'all think he crazy. He just on a different level.
I think you got to go crazy in order to get your point across sometime.
Well, I don't feel like he's doing a good job at getting his point across.
I don't know that album.
See, and I haven't heard the album yet, but I don't listen to Kanye like that. So like, I stopped listening to him after the Dropout.
Yeah.
Ah, man.
So.
All right, guys. Well, there you have it. Congratulations to Alice Johnson. Thank you, Kim Kardashian. At the end of the day, you did fight for her, so I'm going to give you that. I'm not one of the biggest fans, but hey, you kind of touched a little soft spot for me. So I just want to thank Kim K. I mean, because there could be celebrities that look like you and I who could actually have done this. I would have rathered it come from someone like my skin color, but unfortunately, hey, whatever color you are, the black lady is free. Even if she was white, I would be supportive of it. She's a woman, she's a grandmother, now she gets to be with her family, so I'm just elated. But we're gonna go ahead and jump into a quick commercial break. We got some bills to pay, guys. Remember, later on in the show, Ricochet will be in the building. Coming up next, we're gonna talk about Trump again, but this time it's gonna be about Trump versus the Eagles. And then after that, we'll shortly come to some fly shit that Moses is going to bring to us today. So thank y'all for tuning in to The Block. Stay tuned. Continue to share. Invite your friends, guys. We need at least, 12, 15 views. Right now, we got 8 people tuning in live. Thank y'all to the 8. Thank y'all to the Village.
You can blame some of that on my phone because I can't invite individual people. Like, I shared it in all the groups, but I can't invite individual people.
Okay.
I don't know. It won't let me do it.
All right, guys. So we're going to go ahead and jump into a quick commercial break, and we'll be right back.
You already know you listening to The Block with your boy Black on VillaCoolRadio.com.
A positive vibe will push you to truly strive, push you beyond the limits you set for yourself inside. Positive thinking complete with positive word. The brokenness in the hood, me and you must repair. My only enemy is negative energy. It's like a sickness, but PVO is the remedy. We stay awoke and never ignore the obvious. I'm selling hope. When you see me, you know it's positive.
Good afternoon, hustlers. This your boy Roger Rose. Be sure to check out Roger's Logic album reviews every Friday live from 1 to 2 on Facebook.com on the Hip Hop Across the Board fan page. You can also check it out on VillaCoolaRadio.com. You can also check that thing out on YouTube. We about to dig into these Dallas albums and we're gonna rate them on the 5 mic scale. It's about to get real interesting. Holla at your boy.
Hey guys, it's your girl Stefani Love from the Bloc. Be sure to catch me and my co-host Blizzity Black every Saturday 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. Catch us live on Facebook, Twitch, YouTube, and also your one and only VillaCoolaRadio.com. Every week, we're sure to provide you with raw, hilarious, and uncut discussions, and also exclusive interviews from local artists. Class is now dismissed. That was good.
Yeah.
Hey everyone, I've got a fashion insider for all my ladies who know the importance of accessorizing their attire. And even for my fellas out there balling on a budget but still want their woman looking lovely. Let's be real, even the costume gotta be cute and on point, right? Well, Paparazzi Accessories got you covered. With an assortment of durable, nickel and lead-free, aesthetically appealing to the eye, rings, necklaces, bracelets, and more. So go show Miss Lisa Turner some love and support. Check her out on Facebook at LTurner88, on Instagram at Lisa Turner, or hit up her website at paparazziaccessories.com.
Tell your friends.
Hey guys, we're back. Thank y'all for tuning in. With us, I'm going to introduce Moses for those who may just now be chiming in and wondering why there's a third person. This is Moses. We actually did Cooking with Moses about 2 weeks ago, so we decided to bring Moses in and let him sit with us and get to know him personally, chat with him, let him host the show with us. So thank you, Moses, again for taking the opportunity. We're going to go ahead and jump into our next topic, Trump versus the Eagles, guys. Trump and the Eagles kind of been going at it this week, and I have one word for my president. You are very petty. He has taken back the invitation that he extended to the Eagles, inviting them to the White House. After a couple of players had declined going to the White House, he decided to take the invitation away from the whole team. Basically, Trump has said the Philadelphia Eagles are unable to come to the White House with their full team to be celebrated tomorrow. Disagree with their president because he insists that they proudly stand for national anthem, hand on heart, in honor of great men and women of our military and the people of our country. Trump said this in a statement. As he continued, he revealed that despite the players' decision to opt out of the visit over the national anthem protest, or more importantly, their fight against social injustices and events, would still go on Tuesday, even without the team, which it did still go on, but the Eagles were not there. And basically, I just feel like the NFL has finally gotten fed up, and now they're wanting to speak out. Does this prove the NFL made a mistake with the new anthem policy, guys?
I actually like the new NFL policy. Like, I felt like it was a way to not infringe on the rights of the players, and also secure your bag. If you're not going to stand for the national anthem, nobody wants to see you sit or kneel or protest like that. Like, okay, because that's making the NFL lose money. But if you don't agree with it and you want to protest, you can protest in the locker room. They give you that option. I'm actually cool with that. Like, stand in the locker room. If you don't want to stand for the national anthem, you can do whatever you want to do.
But if you go to that locker room, are you going to be able to get back on the field?
No, yeah. That is one thing that they say that you can do. Like, that was the out that they give you.
For how long?
As long as the national anthem is going on.
You know, as soon as we start exercising our rights,
right,
they start targeting different areas.
Well, hey, that's a thing. But as of right now, what the plan that they have in place, I am okay with.
It's a trap.
Yeah, you make a good point, Moses. I didn't think of it that way. That, you know, if you choose to exercise this and stay in the locker room during the anthem, are you going to be pointed out as?
Well, of course you are, especially if you're an important member of of the organization. You're going to be pointed out. But like, I feel like if they're going to let you stay in the locker room, they should not allow cameras in the locker room. You know, like the media should not be able to be in the locker room while you're in the locker room. That should be the time where the media has to not be in the locker room. Like, yeah, you might be missing a player or 2 or 4 or 7 or maybe even the whole team. But if you're missing 7 people and they're in the locker room, the media is going to point it out. Oh, well, you don't have this person, you don't have that person, you don't have this person. I mean, it is what it is, but if you want to protest, you got to protest. I mean, you want to protest. I mean, it's a sacrifice. You feel what I'm saying? Like, Colin Kaepernick sacrificed his job because of injustices, and his message got caught up in the wash.
But how many players are actually willing to sacrifice?
That's what I'm
we will find out.
Yeah.
We will see.
And the NFLs need to just be shut down. If it takes
don't do that. I love football.
I love football, man. It's become too commercial.
I think that people are now loving football. I think the reason why we can't form this movement and be powerful with it is because people love football more than they love than they love their own culture and the fact that we go through all of this injustice. They love football more. But yet, these people, even if it is about money, these people need us to make money. So, and we're that powerful. Who cares? We could go and form our own team. We could go and form our own, whatever you call it, NFL, the league, whatever. I mean, you got tons of people like P. Diddy, Jay-Z, all of them who could get together.
You took the words right out of my mouth. That's what it would take. It would take somebody like a Jay-Z who people admire, respect, and follow. And do as he does. It would take a Jay-Z, a P. Diddy, and all of our wealthy.
But the thing about that is, they might be billionaires, but they are not billionaires on that scale.
Right.
There's levels to this shit for real, and like these, I'm telling you, if they are businessmen, these extra billionaires, I'm talking about people who got so much money they can never spend it in their lifetime.
I understand.
They can buy that shit out and demolish that shit just because.
And that's why you have to come together as a little unity. You have to come together, not one person.
Think about this. P. Diddy and Jay-Z get together, right? And they make a league. Let's just throw a name out there that I'm very familiar with, Jerry Jones.
Okay. Oh yeah.
He bought that stadium out of his pocket. Like, he bought that out. Now he wrote a check for it, but he's getting money back from
the city. Paid for most of it.
Okay. Well, he had it to buy it then. How about that?
He had it in his plan.
And he has way more money than both of them combined. Right. Like, he could make that move.
I understand that.
Okay. Yeah, but that's just one owner though.
I understand.
But no matter how much money in the world there is, we still have black people being treated unfairly, black men getting gunned down. You even had the football player where the video came out that the police officers tased him and did all that. It doesn't matter how much money you have. It's all this stuff still going on. When will our rights be more important than the monetary?
But
if I can answer,
you can't take any of that with you.
But that's once people start to vote. Like, you got to start voting on the lower level.
Mexicans do it all day, every day. One of them, then they got 5 of them. They all come together. They build a beautiful house. They keep the bills going. They have a whole lot of money. Why can't we pull together like that?
Because we weren't raised like that.
Yeah,
Selfish.
exactly. That's not.
We weren't raised
that's
like
not
that.
Like in our culture.
That's not our culture. That's not part of our culture. And it's sad, but it's not. Because Mexicans come over here, like literally Mexicans come over here to get away from the lifestyle that they're living. We've never had to experience that, like talking about it. They come over here and they stick together because they are, quote unquote, in a foreign country.
That's any immigrant though.
Yeah, like they're in a foreign country and they're like, hey, we gotta. Why do you think that 7-Elevens are mostly, Middle Eastern people? Because they sit up here, they get into a nice position, they hire their families. How many of us want to hire our families?
Can't trust them half the time.
You see what I'm saying? Like, I mean, and yeah, I would love to hire my family, but like, really, like, we just it's just not in our culture.
My biggest thing is we talk about the blacks having rights. We have rights as a people, but what does it matter? What does it matter to have rights if you can't even exercise them? What is the point?
But then
then they're not rights.
I think you can exercise them, but then we're not supporting each other. Us as black people are not unifying together. So it's bigger than the white people coming at us, but the black people, we don't even want to come together and figure out a solution. And if it takes us kneeling during a national anthem, why is that not something that we're just like, okay, well, if that's what needs to happen,
this will be my answer to this. But real quick, Miss Sandra, she said it may not be part of the culture, but we live in a time where we can make the change.
Yep.
All right.
Good theme, Sandra.
That is actually a good point, but I would say, and don't take this the wrong way, we are selfish as a people. We are so selfish. We'll look out for ourselves. We claim to look out for the people in our circles, but it don't always work out that way. So it's just a form of selfishness why we can't get it.
Yeah.
And fear.
Fear. I feel like fear and selfishness is right on the mark because that's why people hate on somebody, because they fear that that person is gonna be better off in life than them or is better off in life than them, and they don't want them there. Why can't we all just be on the same page?
Right.
Why can't we just continue to move forward? Once we figure that out, then you might see some significant change.
I like that word, significant.
Hey.
Not too many people can say that.
All right, well, there you have it. LeBron, I also want to say that I read LeBron has also said King James. Shout out to King James. I know you're kind of taking it a little hard right now, but he did speak up and say that I believe the Cavaliers and the Warriors will not be going to the White House.
And
either.
Steph Curry backed him up and said LeBron is correct.
And
that is the biggest thing.
All for it.
Oh.
Then I also want to say, who wants to go to the White House right now when there's a sinkhole growing by the press room?
Nah, see, that's an attention grabber. That's an attention grabber.
Let's just stay away.
A sinkhole.
We got so many potholes.
You don't remember the other episode when she was talking about the sinkhole? She was like,
it's like actually in the White House?
Yeah,
it's in the yard.
Oh, it's in the yard.
Is it in the west part?
It's right by the press room.
Okay.
So where they would go, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So coincidentally,
look how God
there
works.
is a sinkhole, but it's the let me say the nation's job to focus on the sinkhole when we got potholes, manholes, no curbs. Come on, man.
Jeez.
A sinkhole. Let Trump fall in it.
All right, well, there
That's
you
what
have
we
it.
said.
It looks like they're boycotting the White House, so I'm all for it. But
And-
now
and
we're
you know
gonna
what?
get.
I'm sorry. You know what? I feel like Trump is going to be the president that changes people, like champions coming to the White House. I feel like he might be ending that era.
For his term.
Yeah.
I don't know.
He's doing what he's supposed to do, and I respect him for that. You know what I'm saying? I'm a spiritual guy myself, but he's fulfilling a will in a sense.
He's creating division, and
what he's supposed to do,
and that's all this is. It's an act of division.
Divide and conquer.
Us, we don't like you. You don't want to work with us. We ain't gonna work with you.
But we supposed to be one nation under God, indivisible.
Well, God ain't even in it no more.
And it ain't about. It's all about being divided. So.
All right, so let's go ahead and get into some fly shit.
It's the Bloc, and this is that fly shit.
We just some young fly niggas.
All right, guys. So this week, normally I head off fly shit, but I've thrown the ball to Moses. So I'm gonna assist him. Black and I will assist him throughout the segment, but we're gonna go ahead and let you get the ball rolling, Moses. You ready?
You know what? I'm gonna take that ball and roll it to my left.
Okay.
Black.
Hey.
Give me some assistance, man.
On some fly shit.
On some fly.
I'm not a fly nigga. You should have
see no wings on my back.
You should have threw that to Stephanie. I'm not a fly
Well,
nigga.
you want me to go ahead and take it?
Yeah, give us the
All
topics.
All right. I'm gonna particularly. I know we said men, but I'm gonna go to the ladies.
I like talking about ladies.
Let's go with the ladies. I know that I'm always like, ladies are perfect. Ladies do this, empowerment. You know. Yeah, you're right. We are. I believe that we keep the world going round. But however, I want to say this. I want to talk about. I don't really know what I want to talk about, but I want to talk about patience. Patience, and when I say that is things might not be going the way that you necessarily dreamed of them going in your relationship, even from when you were a little girl. You may have had this idea that you were going to have this nice, beautiful princess wedding, this nice, beautiful princess white dress, you know, blah, 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 blah. This guy was going to just cater to every need and desire you want. However, as life goes and as you get older and you get to meet people, it not necessarily pans out the way that you've always dreamed it to be. But I just say be patient during the process. Every process that we go through, women and men, relationships, friendships, it's a learning experience. And it's something that you're supposed to get out of it. I would just say, instead of wanting to throw in the towel, you know, everything else pans out. And as long as you do what you're supposed to do in your relationship, and you know that you stood strong and you fought to the end, then whatever is in the will is just in the will. I mean, that's all that I have.
So can I add something to that?
Go ahead.
Don't be patient. You Stefani Love said it. Be patient. Don't be stupid.
Right.
There's a difference. Understand that. Patience is a virtue, but sometimes patience can run very thin. Understand and communicate what you're being patient about. And then I'm not going to say give it a time limit, but just don't be stupid.
Right.
That's what I can add to it. I don't know if that was fly. I don't know if that was fly or not, but that's what I can add to it.
What I want to add to that is, with the patience factor, the fact that a man would take the time out of his day to even get down on a knee to ask your hand in marriage, to take the time to cook for you, to take the time to clean, you know, you try to, everything that we ask for at a certain age, and I'm saying we as a people in general, when we ask for certain things at our youth, it tends to come, but we're so foolish and not recognizing it. So it's no longer about patience. It's about, I would say, realization or, you know, recognition. You know, everything you ask for comes.
And application, if that's the case. I mean, you gotta apply yourself to it. You have to work toward a certain goal. If you're looking for a certain person, you have to apply yourself for it, just like a job.
And I think that's. I don't think that there's. I don't think that there's a certain person you should look for. Yourself as an individual, so that whenever God leads that person into your life, you and that person will mesh regardless. You know, and y'all will be able to overcome the obstacles that you go through.
And when I say look for, I don't necessarily mean out there going searching for. I mean like certain things in a husband, or well, we're talking to the ladies, in a husband that you want. You look for that in a person. Like, it might not be perfect, and it's not going to be perfect, but you figure out what you can deal with and what you can't deal with, and you accept it.
I want to say this, Black. Every person contains the same quality, characteristic, and personifications, all that stuff. We all maintain all that. So whatever you're looking for in one person, just realize the rest of the world can treat you the same way. You know what I'm saying? Just because this man don't beat on you doesn't necessarily mean the next one won't either. You know what I'm saying? So,
I agree. Hey, I'm going to switch some things up.
What's up?
I know our next topic is about the hood to hood game, but we've never had a fly shit this deep. But I want to talk about Rashida and Kirk from Love and Hip Hop and the incident. I'll fill y'all in. But we're going to go to a quick video. We're going to show Kobe's video right now. What's
600.
600. And then we'll be right back. And then we're going to come back and we're going to talk about Rashida and Kirk. And it kind of ties into fly shit. Okay. You're listening to The Block with your girl, Stefani.
Yeah, Kobe 7. Feeling Koola. Faith is all that's on my mind. Try and make it through the time. Sitting thinking right rhyme. From the bottom had to climb. Had to get up out the grind. Out my get a certain time. Crazy life of crime. Maybe we was blind. Couldn't see the warning signs. Headed to a dead end. Got a couple dead friends. Death will make your head spin. The devil never says when. So why you treat him like a friend? I don't treat him, I defeat him. I ain't blowing with the wind. No, I'm solid as a rock. Bobby with me on the block. I was idle for a minute, now my engine really running over ops. Never let them run you hot. Run until you see the top. I've been running over hurdles every day. It's murder, so I pray a lot. Big said it's all a dream. Pac said it's all a game. Pimp said get bread. Shoot until you hit your aim. Winston filling up my head. Putting fatness on my brain. I've been rapping for a while. Hard not to know the name. Kobe Savage in the building, really chillin', feeling something like an owner. Graduated with the illest spitters in the city, give me my diploma. Living legend in the flesh, giving lyrics through the spirit. Through the struggle, I was blessed. On the corner with the fearless. On the corner with a couple Christian brothers, Koola wasn't trying to hear it. Couldn't see enough clearly. Couldn't come yearly. Captivated by the curses coming from the money, could've died nearly. In the valley, I was weary, praying to the Lord dearly. Now I'm feeling like the bravest. Giants coming, but I'm David. Left him laying on the pavement. Victory is amazing. Who paved the way?
Okay.
What's
up?
So
we're back. That was Kobe Savage, our boy Kobe Savage with
Shout
600.
Great
video. Hope you guys enjoyed it. But we're going to kind of do a little spin-off from Fly Shit. And we're going to talk about, like I said before the commercial break, Rashida and Kirk. If some of y'all are not fans of the Love and Hip Hop series, the reality show that comes on every Monday, if you need to know the time, 7 p.m. But Rashida and Kirk have been together actually for years, probably over a decade. When Rashida first came into the game, this is who helped her. Her husband plays a big part in her come up. They do mesh well when it comes to business.
Of course.
But unfortunately, Kirk hasn't been such a perfect guy. He's been known for his infidelity over the years, and Rashida has stuck in there. She's taken him back time after time, up until recently, Kirk did have a baby outside of his marriage with a stripper.
With a stripper?
Can you stoop
He
so
bareback
low?
the stripper?
And so now there's another baby in the picture. Rashida has not given up on her marriage, though. However, she is going through the whole, just dealing with the hurt. She's gone to the lines of putting tape throughout the house where, boundaries is what she calls it. He can't cross these, and it's literally like tape splitting the flat screen, splitting
can't
the
watch
living
my
room.
side of the TV.
That's petty.
And I'm like,
That's hella petty.
So
Watch your own side.
now the side chick, she's been trying to talk to Rashida over the last couple of episodes. She said that they need to have a talk woman to woman, and she just wants to apologize. She wants to let Rashida know that this is not the type of person that she really is.
What she got to apologize for?
My point exactly. So Rashida opened up a store. Everybody knows that Rashida has a great store. I forgot the name of it. Pressed. If you haven't checked out Pressed, for our texting people, it was only in Atlanta. Shout out to Calvi.
Hey.
With the info.
He came in the clutch.
Don't Google, just ask.
We got a new statistician.
I just got here.
Rashida just recently opened up her second location in Houston. Guys, if you're in Houston, go check out Press. You may even run into Kirk and Rashida. However, Jasmine, the side chick, chooses to show up at the grand opening this episode and wants to talk to Rashida. Therefore, Rashida can't run now because Rashida's there, side chick's there, Kirk's there. Rashida tells Kirk, you can go have a seat. I got this. And her and the girl, it turned out very nice. Not nice, but it wasn't no fist thrown. Nobody was calling each other out their name. It was a very decent conversation.
It was an adult conversation.
It was an adult conversation. And I expect that from Rashida because if I have to sum her up, she's a boss lady. She never lets anybody see her sweat. My question to you guys is, because the internet has taken Rashida down. They said that Rashida looks stupid for giving Kirk chance after chance, and that with this baby, what kind of role model is she to young girls out here when she keeps taking, I'm just saying, this is what's being said.
Okay.
That what kind of role model is she to her kids to keep taking shit like this from Kirk?
She's a great role model. She's a great role model. Like, I understand that most women these days find out that their man's cheating. They want to burn the clothes up, bleach the clothes, throw them out the house, do all this good kind of shit. Now, no, I'm not saying it's right by any means necessary. Nobody's perfect. And if a nigga makes a mistake, he makes a mistake. Now, if he makes several mistakes, he makes several mistakes. You got to talk about it and see, hey, what are we going to do? Are we going to work through this, or are we going to, let this go? But she took a vow to this man, for better or worse, till death do us part.
Amen.
Not till papers are signed, or not until you cheat, or not until I just get tired of you, till death. That means
I would have to I have a theory about till death do us part. Y'all may not agree, but I've felt like this for years. Till death do you part, to me, would God really want you to continue to go through just over and over and over and over and over?
Keep your eyes on me.
Well, okay, so now I gotta get in.
We didn't turn this into church.
I tried. Okay, so the way I look at this Rashida thing is the same way I look at Kim K and the sisters in their show. They have to have content for their show, which means you consistently have to have drama in your life. And the juicier the drama,
the higher the ratings.
What's it called? What's the show called that she's on?
Love and Hip Hop.
Love and Hip Hop.
And that's
Nothing but
all
drama.
this
So you're just saying they're
is
just doing this for
It's publicity.
the show.
Yeah. She ain't dealing with that man.
Yes, she is.
No, she ain't.
And
if she got tape
you
on
said
half the
it
TV.
earlier, she is a businesswoman first.
I couldn't do it.
And
I've been there,
because
killed a nigga
she's
on
getting
TV.
that paycheck and that feeds everything she wants to
And
do.
you're making
So
a good point.
are you saying that it may not be his baby?
No,
that's his baby.
It may
That's
or
his
may
baby.
not
I mean,
be
look,
his
I don't watch.
baby.
I don't watch the show, so I don't know. I didn't
But
even know she was on the
that's
show.
not a lie, though. That's not for that happen.
Right.
However, they chose to display it on television and reveal it to
Well, they have
thousands,
to, or
millions
they
of
wouldn't have
people.
a show.
So I don't think that it's necessarily that they're doing it for ratings. It just happens to be reality TV.
Right. And you have what on reality TV? You have reality TV stars who know how to make reality TV work.
But is it reality or is it just staged?
It's reality.
Because reality, we see every
Sometimes
day.
I would have
real,
to say
right? The
that
baby
it's
is real.
staged, and they add a little bit to the stories, but
Spice it up a little
the
bit.
Well,
overall,
all I'm saying
yeah.
is, because you were making the point of why do women stick with men through this? Does God want you to really endure this?
Even women, because there's women who are not,
I wouldn't say God wants you to go through it, but for you to go through it and maintain, your faithfulness, your loyalty, commitment, show perseverance. Yeah, I think you get some favor from God.
And Sandra said, listen, God didn't make you stupid. At some point, any individual is unwilling to change their ways, and it's hurtful to an individual. Walk, trust me. We serve a forgiving God, don't we? A child outside of marriage? No, ma'am. And I'm going to play devil's advocate at this point and say, we serve a forgiving God, and we're supposed to be God-like or Christ-like. Why can't we be forgiving?
That's why there shouldn't be a thing as divorce, because you should be able to eventually work through everything.
It's not that we don't forgive you, but
counting.
do we have to continue to endure the pain?
Stop counting.
After so much forgiveness, I got to look out for myself. And I got to say, I love myself enough that I don't want to continue to be hurt. Now, the forgiveness, love covers a multitude of sins, right? So the love that I have for myself to walk away from this relationship because you continue to be unfaithful and go around and sleep, and now you want to have babies outside of our marriage, I can forgive you, brother, because that's Christ-like to do, but I can walk away, too.
I understand that, because that's inexcusable. When you are infidelity is probably one of the hardest things to forgive. So go ahead.
I do want to say this. Stop counting how many times this man is messing up. And then on top of that, forgiveness, love should be unlimited, because at the end of the day, the argument is when somebody's riding with a group of friends, the friends do something stupid, are you going to ride with them? You know what I'm saying? A lot of the times the question will pop up, if he jumped off a bridge, would you do it?
If it looked fun.
If it looked fun, and if there's a cord, attached to my ankles,
get
maybe.
paid for it.
If it's water at the bottom, I don't know.
But what I'm saying is, like, the man is going to suffer. So whatever he's putting you through, his pain and suffering is going to be 10 times worse than what he's bringing you. So I would just advise you, just hang in there. I'm not saying.
No, go ahead.
Patience.
What I'm on is like, bro, you went raw on a stripper, fam?
On a stripper?
I'm still stuck on that part. Like, what's up
Look
with
at Kurt.
But what's up with niggas getting strippers pregnant, bro? Like, what? She damn near does this for a living.
Come on, bro. You got a bunch of money. You young. You wild.
That means you should be able to buy a bunch of condoms.
But you know, come on, bro. Let's be real. You know how it is. You out. You know what you gonna go do before you do it, but you ain't putting a box of condoms in the car. You just gonna go do it. You just living, and you young.
He ain't young.
Living life. Well, you young enough to go out here and go in the strip club and pull somebody out, you know. So
I think he just picked somebody out because he's Kirk Frost. No.
I don't even know who this guy
Kirk
is.
Frost?
I don't know who he is.
Yeah. Wait for it. Go Google him. All right, well, hey, there you have it. It's a great discussion, guys.
Yeah.
All right, so we're going to go ahead and jump into a quick commercial break, guys. We'll be right back. Stay tuned. Thank y'all for tuning in. Let us go pay some bills.
A positive vibe will push you to truly strive, push you beyond the limits you set for yourself inside. Positive thinking complete with positive word. The brokenness in the hood, me and you must repair. My only enemy is negative energy. It's like a sickness, but PVO is the remedy. We stay awoke and never ignore the obvious. I'm selling hope. You see me, you know it's positive.
Good afternoon, hustlers. It's your boy Roger Rose. Be sure to check out Roger's Logic album review every Friday live from 1 to 2 on Facebook.com on the Hip Hop Across the Board fan page. You can also check it out on VillaCoolaRadio.com. You can also check that thing out on YouTube. We about to dig into these Dallas albums and we're gonna rate them on the 5 mic scale. Shit's about to get real interesting. Holla at your boy.
Hey guys, it's your girl Stefani Love from the Bloc. Be sure to catch me and my co-host Blizzity Black every Saturday 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. Catch us live on Facebook, Twitch, YouTube, and also your one and only VillaCoolaRadio.com. Every week, we're sure to provide you with raw, hilarious, and uncut discussions, and also exclusive interviews from local artists. Class is now dismissed. That was good.
Yeah.
Hey everyone, I've got a fashion insider for all my ladies who know the importance of accessorizing their attire. And even for my fellas out there balling on a budget but still want their woman looking lovely. Let's be real, even the costume gotta be cute and on point, right? Well, Paparazzi Accessories got you covered. With an assortment of durable, nickel and lead-free, aesthetically appealing to the eye, rings, necklaces, bracelets, and more. So go show Miss Lisa Turner some love and support. Check her out on Facebook at LTurner88, on Instagram at Lisa Turner, or hit up her website at paparazziaccessories.com.
What's up, world? You're listening to VillaCoolaRadio.com. Tell your friends.
All right, guys, we're back. Okay. Thank y'all for the comments. Thank you, Sandra Black. Just read our comment, your comment to us. You have a good point. Your mom made a comment.
Oh, y'all want to hear that?
Mm-hmm.
All right. Minus all the profanity. Mama, I love you. Okay, she said, I take it that for better or for worse, that the so-called contract I signed into a marriage that if he trips the light, fantastic, and if someone else's drawers, basically drawers, I guess, until death do us part, there is more than just a physical death. If you step out or if anyone steps out, you faking the funk. She's so old school. That said, contract is up to be null and void because it's been killed. And if you want to adult and talk about it, then bitch, talk to me before you step out. That's true adulting.
Shout out to Mom.
I love you, mama.
All right. Shout out to moms. That was great. I agree.
We give it a warning.
Warning.
Yeah.
All right, be careful with me.
I saw this bitch at the club the other day, fam. I think I'm going to hit her up tonight. Like, how is that going to go over, though? Like, I feel you, but it makes sense. Like, what your mom says is, like, great. But, like, I'm just thinking in my mind, how does that play out? How do you say, like, hey, I'm at the club and this bitch trying to take me home. I think I'm trying to go with her.
I ain't coming home.
All right, guys, so we're going to go ahead and jump into another topic. This one is quite good. I like this one. Someone had posed a question on social media. They started dating a girl. He's liking her. He's feeling her. I guess maybe they have gotten to the point to where they spend a little bit more time. He's getting to know her. all about hygiene and stuff. But the only thing about her is she doesn't shave her legs nor her private area. He prefers a clean cut, more like baby skin bare. But she tells him he should accept her just like she is. Men, it's a room full of men.
Let's get it.
How would you feel if your lady did not shave?
You want to spark
No,
it?
I want you to spark it.
All right. Okay.
And we're not talking about in between shaves. We're talking about
just
not at all.
Grow your hair.
Wait, not at all. Like
she shaves her underarms because, of course, work.
Right, sweat spots.
But legs. And I know a couple of women. I actually have family members, my older cousins. Sorry, I ain't gonna put no names. Y'all ain't. But they don't shave their legs at all.
I have to jump in here real quick. First of all, on the Poontang, that got to be shaved.
Wait a minute.
It's too hot.
Wait a minute.
Got to be clean.
Got to be.
When I was growing up, I recall the saying, if there's grass on the field, then play it.
Yep. Now, if that happens, your ass going to jail
already.
All right.
Yeah. But
so
say you got that. That's my main concern. Now I've been around women who say, "Hey, I need to shave my legs," and I look at their legs like it ain't really no hair there. Like it's cool, but when it come down to the vaginal area. I'm not trying to get carpet burns on my.
I'm gonna stop you right there.
Oh my goodness!
Because y'all want to strictly only focus on the. I'm talking about you're taking your girl out to meet your homeboys. She has on a nice, beautiful, short mini dress. But boom!
And looking like a werewolf.
Her legs are just hairy as fuck.
That's where I have to finish my point. My mother, like you said, older women don't shave their legs as much.
They don't.
My mother has been that woman all my life. She's never shaved her legs, so I don't have a problem.
See,
with women.
that's when I hit you with that.
Legs.
That's when I hit you with hey baby, let me lotion you down. Put some Nair in a lotion bottle and start rubbing on them legs. Let's take a shower, baby. Why? Because in a minute you're gonna be burning. You might want to wash that shit off, and the hair coming with it.
It can't be like like my leg.
Yeah, like bro,
you know what I'm saying. But
if I feel your hair touching, I feel your hair touching my hairs, and they start getting tangled up and shit.
That's creepy.
Like no, we can't do that, bro. That's not even. I don't even feel like that's remotely attractive to me.
So you start dating a woman, you meet her out, you now after a couple of days, y'all decide to go on a date. She's wearing a dress. You notice her legs are super hairy.
When we meet, is she wearing pants?
I don't know.
Yeah, let's say she is.
But what if y'all are in the club, it's dark, you really aren't seeing you see that she has on a dress, but are you really
I'm not focused
you're not paying attention to that.
So now you go on a date a couple of days later, she walks out, it's daytime, you sizing her up from head to toe, and why your legs so hairy?
Hey, we gotta have that conversation.
I wouldn't be able to notice if my legs are hairy too. You know what I'm saying? If we happen to rub legs, because that's what's gonna rub together. I'm not just gonna rub your legs on the first night.
But if you see it, bro, and it's like, damn, like you can pull her hairs, like. Yeah. I've never shaved my arm.
It's like when you put lotion on, you can take a comb and do baby hair.
Man, see, hell no.
And I'm gonna say this: I have older cousins. When I was younger, my generation, we were taught to shave, but them, I could never understand why they didn't shave, and I'm like, is that really but their men are okay with it. Like, they've been married for years. It's not a problem.
So do their legs look like mine or Cam's or?
Well, my cousins are very pretty. I'm not gonna say that it's ugly, like, because they keep their legs lotion. I mean, to me,
it can be attractive.
It looks okay. legs.
Man.
I don't think we have to worry about the legs. You know what I'm saying? Because
as long as
they're
your
covered most of the
underarms
time.
as long as the crouches,
The crouches.
Yeah.
are clean.
So you're not going under if there's.
And
I ain't
it's,
say all that.
No,
But
I
as far
literally
as the private area,
Yeah.
a little bit. You know what I'm saying?
I mean,
Like
It's
a landing
some-
strip?
it has to be
or-
kempt.
Yeah, like
No,
a little,
As
no.
long as it's properly
I mean,
kempt.
it can have some.
Like a soul
It can have
patch.
some hair.
A soul patch.
Don't.
That's a landing strip.
It can have some hair, but it can't be an afro.
Right.
You need to have a fade on that thing. You feel me?
I can't use a
need to
plaque
see
on your
That,
thing.
literally,
And
I'm
that goes for,
some,
I just want to say that goes for men too.
Some blue magic.
But I'm gonna tell you a true story. I literally was about to get it on with a girl, and she had so much hair down there. I told her, no, stop. I went to the bathroom. I grabbed my clippers and said, hey, you're gonna have to cut that. You're gonna have to cut that. And
Did he
now,
have an
now we
Adam's
can do this. No, I'm not jumping in no afro. I'm not going through the forest to find a lake. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like
that-
I'm not doing that. I'm not. No, it gotta go.
It's
Gotta
not too
go.
bad.
No, fuck that. Gotta go.
It's not too bad.
Don't have hair. Hairless.
We're hairless. Well,
Only hair you
ladies,
need is on top of your head.
Just newsflash. It's just too hot for now. Legs, hey, I'm okay with that.
What about mustaches?
Oh, mustache gotta go. That.
What if
now,
they
but
help
that's
it?
another thing. I have a friend who, all our school years, she always had a mustache.
Oh
But
my goodness.
She's married. She has never had a problem. So and then I'd be like, it's.
Well, see, okay, I couldn't talk to a chick with a mustache, but like if you never shave it, like it might be thin. Like my mustache is thin as shit. You know what I'm
Hers
saying?
is real thin,
So,
but you can tell it's
We
thin.
we might look. We might can work with that. We
She got
might
5
can work
o'clock
with that.
shadow.
But if your shit's scruffy, and you look like I need to check your Adam's apple type shit, like no, you gotta do something. You need to go get the
got a
opposite
barber.
of the Bosley treatment. You know what I'm saying? You need to get laser hair removal.
Oh man.
Some shit like
Yeah.
that way you don't have to shave. You ain't got no point.
I'm not too keen on the ladies with facial hair.
Nah.
Bro, have you seen the older ladies and you can tell they didn't have it when they're young, but now they got beards and like hair bumps from beards.
Where does
Like,
that come from?
I have no
If
idea.
They shave it.
Do
Is
they
that the
start turning
hormones?
into a
Just
man
shaving,
at a certain age? I don't know.
And it's hormones. It could be because, especially if they're older, you would see ladies who have it more like a man, and then they have the razor bumps because
Yeah.
they're. But sometimes it's hormones.
Yeah.
They may be taking like prenatal vitamins. Some women, even when they're not pregnant, they have to take prenatal vitamins. And prenatal vitamins it's unfortunate that women, we go through so much with our bodies, and sometimes society can't understand why we do. But it's underlining issues. It's not, she just don't want, she likes walking around with a beard. No, because women really don't. I don't grow. I mean, I grow little specks, which I didn't touch up, but I ain't just full blown. But some women are full blown, but it could be because of a medication that they're taking.
Well, my ex-fiance, when we dated
about her
when
a
we were
lot.
in high school.
He still love
Go
her.
ahead,
I
Cam.
refer to her a lot.
Go
she's
ahead,
my
Cam.
she's my only ex-fiance.
Your
so,
present.
you know, so like
Coming
Andre
up on Love and
3000 say,
Sex,
forever
we
my
have
fiance.
where is Cam's ex-fiance? Can we get an interview with her?
My fiance.
Can we get an interview?
But she had a mustache in high school, but eventually, I mean, it was a little bitty one. It wasn't blown out or anything like that. It was a little bitty one. But she eventually shaved it, and we were good. So,
Where's Waldina?
oh,
Yeah,
Man, say.
ladies, you're still beautiful. Hair, no hair. And
Yeah.
with that being said,
Shave. With that being said, shave. Shave every piece of hair you
Yeah,
got
lady.
except for on your
It's a
hair.
little too hot. All right, so we're going to go ahead and take a quick commercial break. I have a special guest in the building that I told y'all was gonna come. The one and only Ricochet is in the building, so we're gonna get ready to bring him on, get into an exclusive interview, get all up in his business. And
Can we ask him if he would like a hairy chick?
Yeah.
I'm sure he would
save
be
that
fine
question.
to answer that. But guys, stay tuned. Remember to keep sharing this live feed. We're streaming live on YouTube, Twitch, and also Facebook. Don't go nowhere. We got a couple of bills to pay. Okay, guys? We'll be right back.
A positive vibe will push you to truly strive, push you beyond the limits you set for yourself inside. Positive thinking complete with positive word. The brokenness in the hood, me and you must repair. My only enemy is negative energy. It's like a sickness, but PVO is the remedy. We stay awoke and never ignore the obvious. I'm selling hope. When you see me, you know it's positive.
Good afternoon, hustlers. It's your boy Roger Rose. Be sure to check out Roger's Logic album review every Friday live from 1 to 2 on Facebook.com on the Hip Hop Across the Board fan page. You can also check it out on Koola.com. You can also check that thing out on YouTube. We're about to dig into these Dallas albums and we're going to rate them on the 5 mic scale. It's about to get real interesting. Holla at your boy.
Hey guys, it's your girl Stefani Love from the Bloc. Be sure to catch me and my co-host Blizzity Black every Saturday 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. Catch us live on Facebook, Twitch, YouTube, and also your one and only VillaPoolaRadio.com. Every week, we're sure to provide you with raw, hilarious, and uncut discussions, and also exclusive interviews from local artists. Class is now dismissed. That was good.
Yeah.
Hey everyone, I've got a fashion insider for all my ladies who know the importance of accessorizing their attire. And even for my fellas out there balling on a budget but still want their woman looking lovely. Let's be real, even the costume gotta be cute and on point, right? Well, Paparazzi Accessories got you covered. With an assortment of durable, nickel and lead-free, aesthetically appealing to the eye, rings, necklaces, bracelets, and more. So go show Miss Lisa Turner some love and support. Check her out on Facebook at LTurner88, on Instagram at Lisa Turner, or hit up her website at paparazziaccessories.com.
In the Villa, Koola, Radio.
Like, you can come back in.
All right.
Tell your friends.
What up, what up, what up? It's your boy Black. We got Stefani Love, and then we got our special guest, Ricochet, in the building. What's up with it, bro?
What's going on the block? You know?
Hey,
man,
I heard
y'all
you.
having me, man.
I heard you were an artist, bro.
Yeah, man. I'm
heard he
pretty
is.
Hey,
well.
I know. I just.
But you know, hey man, I'm just a man trying to make it, man, in this music thing, and you know, young black entrepreneur, support black business, man. You know.
So I had to ask my co-host before you came on.
Yeah.
We were just talking about women and not shaving. How do you feel about that?
I'm for the bird, man. I'm from the bald eagle, man. You know what I'm saying?
Already.
I mean,
Baby
you know,
skin
it's too
bear.
hot, man. It's too hot.
Too hot.
Too
All right,
hot.
well, Ricochet.
Yeah.
Family. Yeah, can you tell the resemblance?
Yeah, I mean, you know, they got the cheekbones, the nose, man. They tell it all, man. The
We
voice,
share
man.
literally the same last name.
Yeah.
All right, guys.
This
so
is my cousin, man. This should tell it all, you know.
Ain't it? All right, so we got Ricochet in the building. If you don't know who Ricochet is, let me refresh your memory. From when did you drop Clean as a Whistle?
I dropped Clean as a Whistle in 2007. It didn't really take off until 2009.
Well, it took off, though.
No, it took off before 2009.
I can remember the days I was in Shay. And when Clean as a Whistle came on, although it was my cousin, like, it was the song to get you to. It was the song that the girls loved.
Yeah.
It made you literally feel clean as a fucking whistle.
It made the niggas feel clean as a whistle too. Like, I'm fresh, clean as a whistle.
Yeah, you know,
I didn't know that was you, bro.
Yeah, I dropped Miss Runway featuring Duro after that.
Yeah.
And then I dropped a song called She Bangin'. All My Bitches Bangin'.
Yeah.
You know, I dropped that a couple years after that. And, you know, we just been doing a lot of stuff, man. There's a lot of stuff going on. So
you are actually a staple in the Dallas area, but really bigger than Dallas. I was Googling you, of course, family, but I still have to get to know you as an artist.
Right.
And when I Googled you from where you started to where you are now, I'm just elated to know that I'm amongst people like this. But can you tell us what inspired you to pursue rapping? What was the incident in your life that made the light bulb go off?
Wow. Well, I mean, really, it was mainly the fact that I started engineering before I was really rapping. Like I was laying other people's tracks, and I was laying other people's tracks to get studio time.
Okay.
And to kind of see how things work. I didn't really have an engineer at the time when I was younger, so I used the time that I was spending recording everybody else to kind of learn how things work, and then that kind of helped me, you know, get to perfect my craft as far as the speech, you know. So yeah.
So we, you know, I feed off of my listeners and stuff like that, and I got an impromptu question for you. It's not gonna be a bad one.
Nah,
do you have a new album coming out?
Yeah, I mean, I've dropped a couple of records, man.
Yeah, we're actually gonna play
one of them, right?
Yeah. Well, we're gonna play a couple of remixes too. We're gonna do some remix videos. I did a video up here to the Lil Pump and Skid It remix. I did it up here. I have a single called "I Don't Hang With 'Em" that's out on my mixtapes and called Retribution. I've got a
shameless plug, 3 points.
Yeah. So you know, it's just. I don't want to be in, you know, West and the East Coast. I'm an artist now than I was then.
Okay.
Got you.
Song that's coming up.
I Don't Hang With Them is my mood. Anybody that see I had when I first started, you know, if you're not really with the extraness, shout out to G5,
shout out
man.
to G5, and then we'll come back.
Again, man, if you're an introvert, and this is gonna be the record for you. We're not gonna do Hang. I ran your song, man.
Hey, say
he did.
He did,
fire,
bro.
I'm like,
hey,
oh shit.
I was like, damn, bro. I got that email last night. I say, like damn.
That. All gas, no breaks, man. So
no.
Shout out to Villa Cool Studio, Villa Cool Radio, man. Shout out to On the Block, man. Let me come and shoot the video, man.
Ricochet, bitch. Plain Jane. Plain gang, plain Jane. Live fast, die plain, bang, bang. Run that bitch. Nigga hate it, but I'm back in the mix. To the game like a pussy, yeah, I'm back in the bitch. Had to take some time off, now I'm back on my shit. Did you miss a nigga? You ain't miss a nigga, it don't matter, I'm attacking your shit. Fuck it, you ain't gotta play my shit, cause I fucked your bitch, pussy, you ain't gotta book me. Nigga, when I'm in the club, you don't really wanna be bitch, boy. Wanna be friends, barely look at me. Nigga, better than me, must be pills in your liquor. But lil' mama gon' scream if I liquor. Bet she bust 5 times when I spit 5 lines. Let her wear a high side with a D in her. Rappers can be the best, spitters ain't even cool me. Nigga, guess it's really what to move me. Nigga, how you sign up our level like we really supposed to think you really out? All the enders can't fool me, nigga. I'm a plain Jane bounce, tryna maintain costs while you tryna get views, tryna show you ain't lost. When you in the car rapping, think you jamming with your bitch, she be like, babe, can we turn the name shit out? I ain't show your video, now you wanna throw slugs on the gram. Fuck nigga, do you know how I am? Same nigga in the hood, that birds had a cannon, turn your body into Danny Yoga. Do you understand? Everybody say I'm cocky and rude, and I can't be managed. How nigga got a bad attitude, but my phone never ring from them same motherfuckers, and I learned early. Never argue with a fool, nigga should be sued. All that biting off the city, but niggas paperwork ain't right. Just forget it, we was fighting niggas on stage while you niggas politic about it. Got it out the mud, some of y'all didn't. All the speculation on who I'm talking about, let me go and clear the air. Spray you paparazzi niggas in it, know it hurt you think hard to see a nigga no jewels on the neck, no gimmick, still in the game winning. Back to who I'm talking about, all you niggas that be listening, hating, niggas that waiting for me to finish at the same energy when a nigga pop up at your studio. Speak up a nigga, no act timid. I ain't wanna fit in, I'm a misfit. The nigga gon' stop you a dipstick. The game all fucked up, let me fix it. If you got it all confused, wanna go to war with me, let's get it. I just get a Trinity rap, let's get it. Taking flight to Midwest last minute. Drop cars, big pack stuff in it. Yeah, we had sex, and she gave head. Throw away an X like Jerry did Dez. Niggas think it's sweet, fuck around, get lead in the head, but the pussy nigga end up dead. Fuck around, get lead in the head, but the pussy nigga end up dead.
I grew up in two different genres, two different spectrums.
Alright, we're back. Black, you can open up.
Bro, when did we get the Nokia ringtone thing? Did you hear that? It was like, do. Anyway, we back on the block. It's your boy Black. We got Stefani Love in the building. We got Ricochet in the building with us. So I was just telling Ricochet how I admire the fact that he's very articulate.
Man, I appreciate it. You got to be able to turn the ratchet on and off, man.
So tell us a little bit about like why that is.
Well, because you know I come from my grandmother was a teacher and a principal.
Got you.
She taught and was a principal at Roosevelt. So, you know, she taught me how to turn it on and turn it off, man. And as a businessman, I can't go into corporate America and talk to these investors and these people, man. I own my own LLC. Plain Jane, that shirt that you see me wearing in that video, man, we have our own printing company. I can't go talk to investors and go talk to people in corporate America and not be able to articulate and pronounce, you know, and enunciate all my words, period.
Do you hear that, kids? Do you hear that?
Do you hear that, Black? Do you hear that?
You know,
First of all, I speak very well.
You do. All right, so this ain't about you, but
it's not.
So upon my research, Ricochet, I be wanting to call you Rick, but
nah,
Ricochet,
it's cool. You know, we family, so it's good.
I did not know that you have your own record label.
Yeah, Plain Jane Committee. It started out as Power Up Entertainment, and you know, me and my two business partners, High Times and Yano, we basically came together, man, and created an LLC. And I got to give a lot of credit to them because without my two business partners, I wouldn't be able to do this.
Shout out to them.
So shout out to High Times, man. Shout out to Yano. And yeah, so Plain Jane Committee is the whole Plain Jane is an LLC. The word Plain Jane it's licensed, branded, so everything that falls up under that, doing big things and still staying grounded.
I like that.
I like that.
I like that.
You know, live fast, die plain. There's so much extra in this world now, in and outside of social media, that we wanted to be a part of something that was authentic. A lot of people are saying Plain Jane now. A lot of artists.
Yeah, because I'm
hearing
like,
it.
damn, Plain
You know?
Jane, wait a minute.
So
Okay.
shout out to the shameless plugs in the music that I'm hearing.
Shameless plugs. Hey,
you know,
3 more points.
Yeah.
All right, so let's get a little bit into the Dallas music, hip hop, rap scene. What is your view on the game here in Dallas?
Well, I think that we are getting a new look.
Okay.
Shout out to the up and coming artists, you know, Yella Beezy. You know, all the up and coming artists, man, that are doing their thing. Lil Ronnie, you know, I might not agree with everything that everybody does in Dallas Fort Worth, but if it's Dallas Fort Worth, I'm gonna ride with it.
Okay.
And so I really see that a new, fresh face to Dallas is really on the rise.
It
A lot
really
of
is.
labels looking at Dallas right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm proud, man. You know, I'm a veteran.
Yeah.
in
I'm
the
about to
game,
say,
so
you should kind of feel like a trendsetter.
You are.
Because when you think about it, I graduated in 2006. Your song came out in 2007. I went to PV.
Yeah.
So I heard your song at every fucking party I went
every
to.
club.
Every party I went to, I heard your song. Now, just imagine the people that's coming up now.
Right, off the new. Yeah.
They were younger than me.
Young, yeah.
And you done paved the way for them to be able to,
Right.
you know what I'm saying? So
it feels good. You know, being a veteran, I had to really get a lot of stuff out of my system, man, too. I was really bitter for a long time because I didn't really learn business. I didn't know the business. I didn't know, you know, and so I've, you know, become a little bit more smarter with my business, and I've become a little bit better how I communicate and how I talk to people. And I'm very approachable, people. So I don't. Everybody, that's the biggest thing. People are scared to talk to me. They think I'm, you know, an ass.
Yeah.
And you know, I've really changed a lot.
you know what? I'm gonna do a quick shameless plug, but I want you to think about it. My homeboy has a company. It's called The Gate.
Okay.
GATE, and it's an acronym, and it stands for Greatness Achieved Through Experience.
Yes, sir.
That bitter moment that you had led to your greatness.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying?
Shout out to the people. Yeah, and shout out to the people that stuck with me through that. And because a lot of people, they'll quit on you.
Yeah.
And you'll see who with you and who ain't.
Who ain't.
So I really
I
appreciate
agree.
that.
Now, one more thing, and then we're going to get into, I don't hang with them. For the people who are up and coming and, You paved the way. You're one of the vets in the game. What would be your advice to them?
Stay consistent.
Okay.
Stay consistent, man. People don't care about what you did 10 years ago.
Right.
It's about continuously dropping gems. And that's the only advice. Who cares if I don't listen to it? I'm not the person paying your bills. The streets are. So
awesome advice. Well, there y'all have it. Ricochet is in the building. Mr. Clean as a Whistle.
Yeah.
If you need to get familiar with who he is, we're going to get ready to get into another hit.
One more question. Can you Dougie? I
I'm
bet
not-
I can out Dougie you to
I'm
your
pretty
song.
Sure. I'm not really the.
Oh
you know.
man, I'm a competitor. You supposed to say, yeah, nigga, I can out Dougie you to
Man.
my song. It's my song, nigga.
He's clean as a whistle. Him.
Yeah.
I got you.
All right, so go ahead and introduce your next hit. We're going to get ready to play for the listeners.
Yeah, I Don't Hang With 'Em, produced by OG Lincoln, geared by Sweet Music G. It's available on my mixtapes and Spin Reeler, man. Y'all check it out, man. All the loners, all the people, you know what I'm saying, that not with all the extra, you're going to like this record.
All right.
Hypocrites, niggas counterfeit, I don't hang with them. Niggas switch, can't get in the clique, I don't bang with them. Nigga ditch, if a nigga snitch, I don't sing with him. He ain't shit, nigga, he a bitch, fuck who came with him. Hypocrites, niggas counterfeit, I don't hang with them. Niggas switch, can't get in the clique, I don't bang with him. Nigga ditch, if a nigga snitch, I don't sing with him. He ain't shit, nigga, he a bitch, fuck who came with him. Slugs don't exchange with him, let that flame hit him. Fuck promotion fights, we ain't getting in the ring with him. Play no games with him, fuck they entourage, them lames with him. Niggas think they hard, DJ Rico see the pain in him. I'm from Oak Cliff on niggas neck just like I'm supposed to do, but was a young nigga, fucking hoes at the soda you. I'm like Cardi B, can't fuck with me if you wanted to. I run with Bloods, Crips, and SH too, so what you wanna do? They like, bro, when you gon' blow, man, you know it's overdue. I don't know, as Kid Capri up top, I'm hot like barbecue. Niggas gave the game away, I can't give an overview. Can't salute or call you niggas OGs, y'all just older dudes. Hypocrites, niggas counterfeit, I don't hang with them. Niggas switch, can't get in the clique, I don't bang with them. Nigga ditch, if a nigga snitch, I don't sing with him. He ain't shit, nigga, he a bitch, fuck who came with him. Hypocrites, niggas counterfeit, I don't hang with them. Niggas switch, can't get in the clique, I don't bang with him. Nigga ditch, if a nigga snitch, I don't sing with him. He ain't shit, nigga, he a bitch, fuck who came with him. Nigga, please, let you rappers breathe, make you rappers sneeze, make them wheeze, rather be on fire, watch you rappers freeze, shoot you niggas like a photo cheese, bitch, I'm from the D, show you niggas how to get it out the mud with no degree. You ain't home looking goofy, got a check from overseas, I'm in trees, got the city jumping like a trampoline, used to wanna settle down, now my bitches come in threes, bust them down, I'm like, haha, Davis, this gon' be a breeze. This ain't a game to me, niggas so lame to me, give a fuck if they hang with me. Won't let me listen to you niggas, just know ain't no change in me. Ain't the biggest nigga, but still pull a trigger on a nigga, been hustle, what's fame to me? Hypocrites, niggas counterfeit, I don't hang with them. Niggas switch, can't get in the clique, I don't bang with them. Nigga ditch, if a nigga snitch, I don't sing with him. He ain't shit, nigga, he a bitch, fuck who came with him. Hypocrites, niggas counterfeit, I don't hang with them. Niggas switch, can't get in the clique, I don't bang with him. Nigga ditch, if a nigga snitch, I don't sing with him. He ain't shit, nigga, he a bitch, fuck who came with him.
Get him the following. His word to follow.
All right. I'm like loud. I'm Black. Stefani Love is still here with me. So is Ricochet.
Yeah, we in here.
Ricochet, what's up, man? Hey, you drop some gems here. You said you got to keep dropping gems. You drop some gems right here on the show, and told people, you know what I'm saying, what it is. You kind of gave people part of the recipe, not the whole, you know, not the whole shebang, but part of the recipe to success. You feel me?
I want people to learn from my mistakes.
And I want people to learn from your mistakes too. So tell them where they can follow you.
Plain Jane Ricochet. Plain Jane, the way we spell it is PLAYNEJAYNE Ricochet. Ricochet is only spelled one way. So you can look it up, you know what I'm saying? It's only spelled one way.
Not the wrestler.
But it's plain, you know, no sir. I came way before him, man. Shout out to him though. But Plain Jane Ricochet, PJ Rico 214 on Snapchat. On Facebook it's Ricochet, just spelled. I got that before he could get that, you know what I'm saying? But on Facebook it's Ricochet. And we have the Plain Jane Apparel website coming soon. So you'll be able to get all the merch on the website. Yano's working on that right now, finalizing it. I have a mixtape that's dropping really, really soon on my mixtapes, hosted by DJ Paparon, Core DJ Paparon. Yeah, so it's called Established 1980 Plain. And it's a lot of music on there. Mr. E, he did the Triple D movie. He got some production on there. Shout out to OG Lincoln. Shout out to Sweet Music G, man. He did the mixing on it. And shout out to all the other producers. B-Pain, my other producer. I got Francesca in here, you know what I'm saying? It's my photographer. You know, we're doing a lot of stuff right now. So y'all be on the lookout. And, you know, shout out to the D, man. Shout out to On the Block, man. Shout out to Villa Cool Radio, man. I feel really good in here.
Thank you.
And
So,
I really appreciate it.
I'm supposed to be asking you about your upcoming projects, but I feel like you just told us.
Yeah. Okay. We got the I Don't Hang With 'Em's out right now. We got a record called Established 1980 Plain, which is the mixtape that's fixing to drop, like I said. And I mean, bro, we got a lot of stuff just dropping, man. I don't really have no format.
Stephanie all proud and stuff over there. She can't stop smiling and stuff.
Look, damn, man, we family.
That's why she keep letting me come
back
back
in.
together,
man. We grew up together.
Ricochet, real quick, I got to get a fun question in here. We were just talking about being on the road, your booking manager and whatever. You have any crazy road stories?
Oh, yeah, man.
Give us one.
Well, you know, this is the other side of it. You know, I went to Kansas. And you know, Kansas is Wichita, Kansas is a pretty rough area.
Kansas City, Kansas.
No, Wichita, Kansas. You know, but I went out there and I did a show, and I guess somebody in the crowd felt like it was okay to try to hop on my stage, and you know, set tripping on me. You know what I'm saying, on stage, and it didn't really go well for him. You know, he wasn't on the stage long, man. It wasn't security that removed him.
So you're not gonna tell us what didn't go well meant?
I mean, I knocked him off the stage. I mean, you know what I'm saying? My road manager pulled his pants up and dared anybody else to get on stage, you know?
Okay, so.
But that's the craziest thing, man. I ain't really had no other. Well, you know what? In Kansas City, Missouri, I had a show. And we took over the DJ booth, and DJ got mad because all the females were swinging from the DJ booth, and we was throwing money all in the crowd and stuff like that. And
a whole up against the DJ tables and stuff, having them scratches.
Man, you know, we probably knocked some stuff loose, man, and that whole night. But it's so much fun. I think I got booked out there like 4 or 5 times after that.
Well, hey, it was worth it.
So speaking of getting booked and shows, do you have any shows coming up?
Yeah, I actually tonight is my birthday party we're gonna do it at White Diamonds. Shout out to Young Nino, man. Oak Cliff, that's my hood, man. Shout out to him, man. He done drug me out the house. He called me, so I have a party coming down tonight. And we got a couple of different listening parties that are coming up. I'm planning one at my place of residence. It's a penthouse on the 11th floor.
Really, bro? Really? You just gonna come shit on me like that? Like, at my place of residence, it's a penthouse on the 11th floor. You can see all of downtown Dallas. If you look closer, you can see the ball spinning.
No, we're gonna have a listening party coming up, man. Y'all stay tuned for the date, and just follow me on my social media.
As long as we get invited to the penthouse,
you hear me?
Good.
I've never been to a penthouse. Yeah. I ain't never been in a penthouse.
It's gonna be fun. We shot the Motivate, the J. Cole Motivate remix that I did. We shot it there. So we shot it at my where I stay, man, and shout out to everybody that came through for that too, man.
Shit,
So y'all
shout out to your money, nigga.
Man, hey, I'm broke, man. I'm
broke with a penthouse on the 11th floor. Man, okay.
You know, we trying to.
That shit don't even go in the same sentence.
Well, put it this way, I'm on the 7th, which is still.
Oh my God.
That's pretty high up.
Not the 7th floor.
But
you so lowballing on the 7th floor with a penthouse.
You know, but we.
I like that humble brag though.
No, man, I'm blessed.
4
man.
points.
The more money you make, the more bills you get, man. So it's hard to take care of all of this too.
Well, shout out to Ricochet, guys. Thank you again for joining. You're welcome anytime. Guys, we're going to go to a commercial break. We got some pictures to take, and we'll be right back.
Yes, sir.
A positive vibe will push you to truly strive, push you beyond the limits set for yourself aside. Positive thinking complete with positive word. The brokenness in the hood, me and you must repair. My only enemy is negative energy. It's like a sickness, but PVO is the remedy. We stay awoke and never ignore the obvious. I'm selling hope. When you see me, you know it's positive.
Good afternoon, hustlers. This your boy Roger Rose. Be sure to check out Roger's Logic album review every Friday live from 1 to 2 on Facebook.com on the Hip Hop Across the Board fan page. You can also check it out on Koola.com. You can also check that thing out on YouTube. We about to dig into these Dallas albums and we're gonna rate them on the 5 mic scale. Shit's about to get real interesting. Holla at your boy.
Stefani Love from the Bloc. Be sure to catch me and my co-host Stefani Blac every Saturday 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. Catch us live on Facebook, Twitch, YouTube, and also your one and only VillaPoolaRadio.com. Every week, we're sure to provide you with raw, hilarious, and uncut discussions, and also exclusive interviews from local artists. Class is now dismissed. That was good.
Yeah.
Hey everyone, I've got a fashion insider for all my ladies who know the importance of accessorizing their attire. And even for my fellas out there balling on a budget but still want their woman looking lovely. Let's be real, even the costume gotta be cute and on point, right? Well, Paparazzi Accessories got you covered. With an assortment of durable, nickel and lead-free, aesthetically appealing to the eye, rings, necklaces, bracelets, and more. So go show Miss Lisa Turner some love and support. Check her out on Facebook at LTurner88, on Instagram at Lisa Turner, or hit up her website at paparazziaccessories.com.
Ricochet, bitch. Plain game, plain Jane, live fast, die plain, bang, bang. Run that bitch. Nigga hate it, but I'm back in the mix. To the game like a pussy, yeah, I'm back in the bitch. Had to take some time off, now I'm back on my shit. Did you miss a nigga? You ain't miss a nigga, it don't matter, I'm attacking your shit. Fuck it, you ain't gotta play my shit, cause I fucked your bitch, pussy, you ain't gotta book me. Nigga, when I'm in the club, you don't really wanna be bitch, boy. Wanna be friends, barely look at me. Nigga, better than me, must be pills and good liquor. But mama gon' scream if I liquor. Bet she bust 5 times when I spit 5 lines. Let her wear a high side with a D in her. Rappers come be the best spitters, ain't even cool me. Nigga, guess it's really what to move me. Nigga, how you sign up 5 levels like we really supposed to think you really out? All the engines can't fool me, nigga. I'm a plain Jane bounce tryna maintain counts while you tryna get views, tryna show you ain't lost. When you in the car, rapping, think you jamming with your bitch, she be like, babe, can we turn the name shit out? I ain't show your video. Now you wanna throw slugs on the gram. Fuck, nigga, do you know how I am? Same nigga in the hood and the boots. I can't turn your body into Danny Yoga. Do you understand? Everybody say I'm cocky and rude, and I can't be managed. Nigga got a bad attitude, but my phone never ring from them same motherfuckers. And I learned early, never ever argue with a fool. Nigga should be sued, all that biting off the city, but niggas paperwork ain't right. Just forget it. We was fighting niggas on stage. You niggas politic about it. Got it out the mud. Some of y'all didn't. All the speculation on who I'm talking about. Let me go and clear the air. Spray you paparazzi niggas in it. Know it hurt you through your heart to see a nigga no jewels on the neck, no gimmick, still in the game winning. Back to who I'm talking about. All you niggas that be listening, hating, niggas that waiting for me to finish. Had the same energy when a nigga pop up at your studio. Speak up, my nigga, no act timid. I ain't wanna fit in, I'm a misfit. Think a nigga gon' stop you a dipstick. Used to rap about wizards and a thick chick. Then the nigga went on tour with the distance. Need a microphone, 400, leave it sizzling. I will kill your beat, boy, I picked it. Yeah, nigga flow dope like a whipped it. The game all fucked up, let me fix it. If you got it all confused, wanna go to war with me, let's get it. I just get a Trinity rap, let's get it. Taking flight to Midwest last minute. Drop cars, being packed stuff finna. Yeah, we had sex, and she gave head. Throw away an X like Jerry did Dez. Niggas think it's sweet, fuck around, get laid in the head, but the pussy nigga end up dead. Hypocrites, niggas counterfeit, I don't hang with them. Niggas switch, can't get in the clique, I don't bang with them. Dig a ditch, if a nigga snitch, I don't sing with him. He ain't shit, nigga, he a bitch, fuck who came with him. Hypocrites, niggas counterfeit, I don't hang with them. Niggas switch, can't get in the clique, I don't bang with him. Dig a ditch, if a nigga snitch, I don't sing with him. He ain't shit, nigga, he a bitch, fuck who came with him. Slugs don't exchange with him, let that flame hit him. Fuck promotion fights, we ain't getting in the ring with him. Play no games with him, fuck they entourage, them lames with him. Niggas think they hard, DJ Rico see the pain in him. I'm from Oak Cliff on niggas' necks just like I'm supposed to do, but was a young nigga, fucking hoes at the soda you. I'm like Cardi B, can't fuck with me if you wanted to. I run with Bloods, Crips, and SAs too, so what you wanna do? They like, bro, when you gon' blow, man, you know it's overdue. I don't know, as Kid Capri up top, I'm hot like barbecue. Niggas gave the game away, I can't give an overview. Case Saluda, call you niggas OGs, y'all just older dudes. Hypocrites, niggas counterfeit, I don't hang with them. Niggas switch, can't get in the clique, I don't bang with them. Dig a ditch, if a nigga snitch, I don't sing with him. He ain't shit, nigga, he a bitch, fuck who came with him. Hypocrites, niggas counterfeit, I don't hang with them. Niggas switch, can't get in the clique, I don't bang with him. Dig a ditch, if a nigga snitch, I don't sing with him. He ain't shit, nigga, he a bitch, fuck who came with him. Nigga, please, let you rappers breathe, make you rappers sneeze, make them wheeze, rather be on fire, watch you rappers freeze, shoot you niggas like a photo cheese, bitch, I'm from the D, show you niggas how to get it out the mud with no degree. You ain't home looking goofy, got a check from overseas, I'm in trees, got the city jumping like a trampoline, used to wanna settle down, now my bitches come in threes, bust them down, I'm like, ha Davis, this gon' be a breeze. This ain't a game to me, niggas so lame to me, give a fuck if they hang with me. Niggas just mad I ain't come to they open mic shows that nobody came to see. Complaining me, won't let me listen to you niggas, just know ain't no change in me. Ain't the biggest nigga, but still pull a trigger on a nigga, been high, so what's fame to me? Hypocrites, niggas counterfeit, I don't hang with them. Niggas switch, can't get in the clique, I don't bang with them. Dig a ditch, if a nigga snitch, I don't sing with him. He ain't shit, nigga, he a bitch, fuck who came with him. Hypocrites, niggas counterfeit, I don't hang with them. Niggas switch, can't get in the clique, I don't bang with them. Dig a ditch, if a nigga snitch, I don't sing with him. He ain't shit, nigga, he a bitch, fuck who came with him.
City riding with me. Picture my city, ride with me, take a picture of my city, triple D's and picture my city, Mike City, picture my city, Mike City, ride with me. Picture my city, take a picture of my city, triple D's and hey. Does it make sense? Gucci down, doggy style, bent out, break out, don't stop. I had enough of the tough stuff. I'm super tight, roll out, fold out. Niggas D-town in the house. Picture my city's going down. Picture my city, D-town, triple D, home of the Dallas Mav, AAC, MVP, Super Bowl Sunday in snow, but NBA All-Star with so throw. Nigga, Dallas kinda cowboy, Texas City slicker. Shout out to the DLW and all the club strippers inside. Picture my city, Mike City riding with me. Picture my city, ride with me, take a picture of my city, triple D's and picture my city, Mike City, picture my city, Mike City, ride with me. Picture my city, take a picture of my city, triple D's. Yeah, I'm riding high, I-35, just past the Omni. Third cup of Remy, sipping, no slipping. Mr. Ride with me, coasting, bumping RTs in. Yeah, Lord, be with me, with cups, sipping. Still handling our business. We roll out in the South. Super Bowl Sunday at the house. But nigga, the game is get rich and die trying. But some of that bullshit, like I ain't fine. Dallas is my home. So pleasant, bro, my flesh and bone. Nigga, you can serve, but I ain't buying shit. I'm a picture my city, Mike City, ride with me. Picture my city, ride with me. Take a picture of my city, triple D's, picture my city, Mike City. Picture my city, Mike City, ride with me. Picture my city, picture of my city, triple D's.
What up?
Hey.
We back.
Sure is.
Hey, we didn't put Moses off the show, fam. Like, he's still here. Don't worry, he's still here. He going strong. He about to get into some love and sex, actually.
Love and sex. Whew. All right. This is love and sex with Moses. Let's try to keep it cordial and copacetic. Yeah. So let's talk about the love side. What we know about some love. I want to ask the questions because, you know, I'm the young buck and the newbie on the show. So I want to ask some questions and get y'all perspective on it. So, to begin with, what's the difference between making love and having sex?
You want me to answer that first?
Go ahead, Black.
The difference between making love and having sex. Making love is a lot more passionate, and I feel like you should be in love with the person that you are making love to. It shares a deeper feeling than just more of that interaction. Your mind is actually involved. Versus when you're having sex, you're just banging it just to get the nut, and that is what that is.
Okay, Steph.
All right. The difference between love and sex for me is,
Ooh.
I think love, it's
making love.
When you're making love, it takes you to a different level than just having sex. Like when I get done making love with someone, I literally feel in love. Like, you love everything about my body. You make me feel special. However, when we just having sex now, that may just be in the bathroom for a quickie or something.
Yeah.
You know.
Okay.
When you make love, you want to be cuddled afterwards.
Yeah, like
okay, so
foreplay. Now sex, we just get straight to the nitty gritty.
Go ahead, big bro.
I was going to say I agree with both of you all that when you're making love, it involves feelings.
Intimacy.
And when you're just having sex, you're just having sex. It's just
physical.
So you get right to it.
Right. There's no thought to it. We just take off our clothes and get to it, or we just or taking advantage of the moment.
Okay, it's not like I didn't know this stuff. You know what I'm saying? I'm 2 years of marriage, 5 years of relationship. So I've caught the difference. I just want to hear other people, you know?
Okay. All right.
Because not everybody got the same meaning of love, you know?
Which do you prefer, making love or having sex, Moses?
I prefer to be in love while having sex.
Okay, good answer.
Let's put it like that. We can do both of them.
Kill two birds with one stone.
One thing that might surprise everybody is that, like, I would prefer to make love than to just have sex. And I hate to compare it to weed, but it's like smoking a blunt and getting high and eating edibles. It's a body high. It's just not, a mental high. And for me, that is making love is ecstasy to me. I really enjoy that and we're just, we're expressing our love for each other, just happen to be through sex.
Okay. Well, to wrap it, compared to having sex. See, I wish we ain't have to wrap
There's
it up
not
so
a time.
fast.
Going back to something my ex-fiance told
Oh,
me.
Hey,
where's Waldina?
We are going to have her on the show.
Where's she at?
She told me one time, she called me, or she didn't call me. We had an argument when I got home, and it was because she wanted to be made love to all day.
You can't.
Well,
All
you can.
day.
I can call her and whisper sweet nothings over the phone.
Instead of foreplay.
There you go.
Okay. Wordplay. Let's put it like that.
Yeah.
Wordplay.
Well, you kind of did that when you said
Okay.
play instead of foreplay.
All right. Well, that wraps up our segment,
That was a
Love
good
and
one.
Sex.
That was a good one.
With Moses.
Good one, Moses. Good job.
Yeah.
Good job. Good job.
Appreciate that.
All right, so
Sex.
all right. So we're gonna go ahead and jump into another topic.
What's next?
We're nearing the end of the show. Great show, great show. But on Sunday, a woman called out rapper Future for leaving her stranded in California after encouraging her to travel across the country under false pretenses. In a series of Facebook posts, the Instagram model Charm Tease Future was nice, cool, and never even tried to have sex with her. But just 3 months later, she said the rapper hit her up to reconnect, and that's when things reportedly took a turn for the worse.
He has something in his system.
You said
That's all.
just 3 months later?
Yeah, they reconnected.
So they've been communicating through media for 3 months?
Well, she had met up with him in Miami, hung out with him at the studio. They had a great time.
So he prepped her.
Yeah, so then 3 months later, I guess they chose to reconnect, and it didn't quite.
That
end
wordplay
so well.
is a mofo, Cam. that wordplay gets you to do
They
some
love
things.
the way the words just roll off of your tongue.
Yeah, I got this
Right.
money.
So in Charmatisse, she did go to Instagram, made a whole post, a long post. It was really long. She said, like, 3 days ago, he told me he wanted to see me, so I told him to book a flight. She also said he told her to book it, and he will give her the money back. That's the one red flag. But he would give it to her 1,000% back, meaning she only paid $550 for the flight. He had left the key for me at the front desk. She continued to say that once she got settled in, he texted her, he called her, they were FaceTiming, and because on FaceTime she didn't have on lingerie, he was like, I thought you were waiting on me. You know, I expected you to have lingerie. She told him it wasn't that type of party. That's not what she was. She didn't even have lingerie on her mind when she was packing. She literally thought they were just going to come kick it for the weekend, hang out in the studio. But Future wanted to have sex. When he found out that she wasn't going to have sex with him, he canceled the room.
You know where he went wrong?
And she was just stranded.
Instead of having the intention of sex, he should have wanted to make love.
Hey.
I'm trying to tell you.
Well, he
It would have
would've
went
been
different.
Boy,
love, 'cause it
no,
wasn't really love.
man, look, this shit here is, I told you how I feel about it already.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like this should have been expected.
Mm-hmm.
This shit should have been expected. I mean,
industry.
you're in the industry. You know what type of person you're talking. You know the person you're talking to. Like, you know that he wasn't just gonna pick you. Okay, maybe you didn't know, but sweetheart, let me tell you, he just not gonna pick you out of a whole bunch of bitches to just say, hey, I want you to be my friend. Like, it just doesn't happen like that. He ain't even got time to know you, like, talking about it. And then it was a 3-month stint. After 3 months, if I ain't hit, why am I still talking to you? Like, I want you to come fly to see me. Guess what? I'm trying to hit. Especially if I'm paying for your flight, and I'm going to multiply that. Your flight is only $550. I'm gonna give you $5,500, and then put you up in a room. And I'm sure the room was nice. You already know what it is at that point. Like, is it right? No, but you got to be smarter than that. You got to be on your toes with that.
My biggest question is, why is it everybody else's business? Why can't you just handle that? You know, why you feel the need to put him on blast like that?
Well,
the man
she
already
felt
going through
slighted.
something.
I could see why she put him on blast. I mean, hey.
To call him out what kind of dude he is, right?
To call him out, make him aware, just to let other women know that
And
Future
you
is
know
the
what?
type of guy where he will
He
tell
the type
you
of
he's
guy
gonna
to
pay you
tattoo
back.
another dude's name on his body.
Yeah.
That's what type of dude
Well,
he is.
and that's
Right.
gonna
That
mess
part.
around. That's gonna mess around and get him some more
That
chicks
part.
because they know. Oh, if Future hit me up, he trying to hit, and I'm gonna throw it to him, girl. Maybe I can have his baby. Might not be the right chicks that he want, but it's gonna throw him some more chicks. If somebody can get in that circle, they gonna know. Like Future gonna want to fuck. Let me do my thing. I think he would have.
so.
You think he would have?
If he
My
wouldn't-
advice. So ask me what my advice is to women.
Don't
What is your
do
advice,
it.
Stephanie?
What's
What
your
is-
advice?
My
Oh,
advice
snap.
is, sister, there's no way I would have even came out of my pocket for that flight.
Oh yeah, that
He
flight
would
had to
have
be paid
had
for.
to have that ticket emailed to me, already paid for.
Already.
Then you would have had to send me the reservations for the room. So before I leave my hometown or even step outside of my
You know
house,
you taking care of.
I have to know how many nights are booked. You know what I mean? I have to know where I'm staying. I need to know that you booked the. I don't want to just stay in some rink-a-dink hotel. Like, you're gonna treat me like I'm the shit. Now, if it doesn't pan out that way, I ain't taking off.
So on the flip side, would this be a loss or a win for a guy?
I was gonna say on the flip side, are you smashing or not?
Well, I don't think Future really cares because I'm sure he probably smashed somebody the night before, the hour before, the next day when she told him we weren't gonna have sex. I'm sure he was on the line with another chick.
Not when they see Young Thug on your stomach. I don't know. I don't think that
Boy.
will work.
we in a new
Right?
generation.
That's exactly.
But I feel like what probably would have happened is that he probably would have smashed, and his homies would have came too.
Oh, now right. Well, Francesca says it would have been a lawsuit.
Yeah, if I
Yeah.
invested money,
Uh-huh.
if he had invested
I'm taking you.
money,
Yeah.
and we both invested money, and then he just said go, I would have absolutely called my lawyer at that point.
Oh man.
And I would have been
You're right.
Future.
Coming strapped.
Our lawyers can be in contact, or
Hey Ricochet,
perhaps
can we borrow
myself.
Francesca? we need to borrow
I
her.
agree with you.
Watch out,
I
Future.
agree. So there you have it. Advice from Francesca and Stefani Love. But guys, we're going to go ahead and cut it right here. Thank y'all for tuning in to episode 4 in September 2nd of 2017. We're getting ready closely to embark a whole year. The turn up is going to be real.
What we doing for the year show?
I have no idea. Perform live
Ooh.
during our
You
show.
say you
How
want to
about
go
that?
somewhere and do the
I
show?
would like to do a show somewhere outside of the studio for the anniversary.
Just to celebrate, have
Just
a
a
good time.
celebration, yeah, a birthday party.
Big park or
Ooh.
something.
A birthday party. You're
On a
damn
patio.
Right. The Bloc's
Sounds
birthday
great.
party.
Oh.
I'm for it. Planning is in action. All right, guys. So remember, every Saturday, catch us live, 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. VillaCoolaRadio.com. Thank you to Ricochet for coming in the building and blessing our game. Thank you to Moses. You were a great host. Shit happened around here.
Shout out to Stephanie Love in the ladies' room.
Shout out to the ladies' room, ladies. So the next show where you can catch me is Wednesday night, 9 p.m. to 10 p.m. Remember, the theme for next week is Pretty Girls Love Trap Music. Now, class is dismissed.
Yay.
Woo.
You've been listening to The Block. If you miss any part of the show, you can catch us every weekday, or you can download the podcast on VillaCoolaRadio.com. School is over, and we out.